Okay, close your eyes and picture this. No, seriously, close your fucking eyes and imagine you're at work and you notice your heart is beating faster than usual. There's this weird sensation that's going around and you're not really sure why. You think maybe it's stress or something that's going on in your private life that made you feel a bit anxious, but you're not sure. You try swallowing some saliva but realize you have a dry mouth. Now you're shaking. You're worried. Why is this happening? You feel a tightening in your chest. It doesn't look good. You start to feel dizzy, like you're going to vomit or pass out. The only thing that's on your mind now is the impending doom. Am I having a heart attack? Is it a stroke? Is it some genetic disease that's been passed on that no one knows about? Everything just seems too intense, like nothing's ever going to stop, like the world is caving in on you and you don't know what to do, like your next breath might be your last. This is a situation a lot of people who have anxiety and experience panic attacks go through. I remember that when I would have a panic attack, it would always happen at a seemingly random time and for no apparent reason. Well, what if I told you that all these symptoms that you are feeling and the sensations that you're feeling can be reduced by at least 50% by doing one quick thing? In Francine Shapiro's book, Getting Past Your Past, she suggests that a possible way of lowering your anxiety in these sort of very intense moments is to go to your safe or calm space. This is a space that you've created where you can go to whenever these really intense emotions come. And you can go there and, calm down and then go back to the present moment. Now, I'm not a big fan of the term safe/calm space. To me, it's a bit too woo-woo and weird. So instead, I'm going to call it something else. In today's video, I'm going to be mentioning going to war as a metaphor a lot. So I think I'll stick with that sort of war and military analogy. And let's call the safe or calm space your barrack. But first, a huge disclaimer. Creating and going to your barracks is not an excuse for you to be a little bitch. Meaning, you don't retreat to this place in your mind that you've created. It might be all sunshine, rainbows and fairies and all that bullshit, and that's okay, but you don't retreat and stay there. You're only there momentarily. Once you've figured out that you're okay and you're okay and that, you're not gonna die, you can, start thinking more rationally. And once you're at that state, you get out of the barracks and you go back to war. And, if there is still some sense of lingering feelings or sensations, well, you just tackle that head on. I think this scene in Fight Club especially showcases the wrong thing to do when you're faced with an intense feeling and emotion.
What is this?
This is a chemical burn. It will hurt more than you've ever been burned, and you will have a scar.
What are you doing?
Guided meditation worked for cancer. It could work for this.
Stay with the pain. Don't shut this out.
As you saw, Edward Norton's character was facing some pretty extreme physical and mental pain. And instead of going to his barracks momentarily, he wanted to stay there. I want to urge you that this is not at all what I mean. You shouldn't retreat to your barracks. You should only stay there momentarily. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is we need to create your barracks. It's extremely simple. So I want you to grab a piece of paper and a pen and write down 3 memories from your past. Really think about it before you start writing. 3 memories from your past that made you feel at peace and completely calm. After you've written them down, close your eyes and go through them one by one in your mind. Visualize everything that was going on there, what you can hear, what you feel, your body sensations, your heart rate, what everything was like. And then whatever one you feel most at peace with is the one that's going to be your barrack. For example, mine's actually laying in a hammock at a caravan park that I visit every Christmas time. During this week that I spend at the caravan park, I usually do nothing and, I reset my mind before the new year. So when I go to my barrack, I think of me in the hammock and I feel the sun on me and I can hear the waves crashing in the background. And, that's my barrack. Now, before you start implementing this into real life situations, I think you should do some practice just to make sure you've got the right memory and the technique down pat. So firstly, just take a few deep breaths and close your eyes. Now, for a moment, go to your barrack and really feel and visualize everything that is included in your memory. Now, once you feel that and you've noticed yourself being really, really calm and nice, switch to a more disturbing memory. Maybe it's something in childhood or something that someone said that annoyed you, or any situation that really kind of makes you feel a bit anxious or annoyed. Once you're in that state, accept these feelings and, be totally self-aware of why you're feeling that way. Now, go back to your barrack and open your eyes. If all goes well, you should be in a more calm and relaxed state. Like I stated before, I really want to make it clear that your barrack is not a place that you go to and retreat to. It's a place that you go to momentarily to lower your heart rate and bring you back to the present moment, and then you are able to make more logical and rational decisions, so then you can go out and go to war and, tackle anything that is happening, lingering on still, head on. Lastly, accept the sensations that you're feeling before going to your barrack momentarily. Accepting these feelings is crucial, as it tells your subconscious and conscious brain that the feelings that you were feeling aren't actually a problem and that you aren't in any immediate danger. So next time if these feelings come up, it won't be as much as a roar, it'll be more of a hum. With all that being said, guys, I wanted to say thank you so much for watching till the very end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing, as it would really help me out a lot, and also you can check out the Discord server below. I'll see you guys next week.
Playing with these heartstrings, I don't wanna ring. Same time, I ain't looking for a thing. Same time, I be liking what you bringing to the table. I know you able, capable of